Hello, sir. Pramod, sir. Hello. So you can unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, I have now unmuted myself. Let me just check whether my PPT is moving or not. So are you, one second, hold it. Share the screen.
Please share the screen.
Yeah. Are you able to see that?
Yes,
PPT?
we are. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine, ना?
Yes.
Okay.
Full screen करिए.
हाँ, वही मैं करने जा रहा हूँ.
जी, sir. One sec, Jayant. I'll just tell my team. Someone from my team can make Jayant as co-host.
अभी आ रहा है, full screen हो गया sir?
Yes, Jayant. Now you can open the mic and video. No problem, brother.
Sir,
You can.
full screen हुआ?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Just a minute, sir. One second. I can see the PPT.
One sec, sir. Yes, please make it full screen.
That's what I'm going to do. Come in, yeah? हुआ सर?
नहीं सर. सर जैसे लंच टाइम पे किया था एक बार वो ट्राई करिए.
That's what I'm saying, because it is some problem always happens here. One second.
No problem, sir. We'll try.
Showing?
Yes, but वो आ रहा है अभी सर.
हाँ साथ में यार, because nothing is here. One second, let me just put it. One second.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Very good evening. Very good evening, everyone. So we are just starting. We're just waiting for 2 minutes. Sir, आप म्यूट पे हो. राजपूत सर, आप म्यूट पे हो. आप म्यूट पे हो सर. अच्छा, आपने दोबारा ज्वाइन किया है. Wait, I'll just tell. Can tell someone make sir also. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just one sec, sir. They are doing it, sir. They are doing it. Yes, sir. Please go ahead now.
One second, let me just once again try.
Yes.
So it is not in the full screen, correct?
No.
Okay, let me just put it in the full screen now. And
It
आया?
is. सर नहीं वो आया तो था बट वो फिर से क्या हुआ ना वो आपका वही व्यू आ रहा था जो प्रेजेंटेशन व्यू आ रहा था।
हाँ हाँ बस वही।
हमने लंच टाइम पे कुछ तो किया था ना, कैसे
That's
किया
what,
था वो?
हाँ, that's what I put in. अब देखिए,
हाँ आ रहा है बट प्रेजेंटेशन व्यू आ रहा है स्टिल। यहाँ से किया था।
अब देखो आप,
अब तो हो ही नहीं रहा है सर ये।
नहीं हो रहा ना। अब आया सर?
परफेक्टली फाइन, यस। अब मूव करके देखिए एक बार स्लाइड्स।
मूव हुआ?
यस यस यस
Fantastic.
यस 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 यस।
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much,
much.
thank you so much,
Oh
thank
my
you
God.
so much.
Something had happened there. Okay, fine. So over to you now. And right, I will mute myself, and then when you will say, then I'll start the things. Okay? Over to you, Dr. Ajit sir. Sorry, guys, I'm so sorry for this delay, and it
Sir, come
happens.
on,
Yeah.
कैसी बातें कर रहे हैं आप?
No, because it is because so 326 people have joined and people must be there, so we are late by
Yes, and many are on
3
the
minutes.
YouTube live also.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
are on the YouTube live streaming also. So, okay, we'll wait for one more minute because
Sure, sir. Sure.
Yeah, I can see my friend Jayant also here. Hi,
Hi Ajay,
how
Hi,
are you,
Mr.
man?
Jayant. How are you?
After long,
I'm doing good, Professor Pramod. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. I've seen about your book also that you have written, so I'm going to purchase it, that book, and I like to love to read that book because
Yeah, thank you. I hope you find it insightful.
100%, 100%. And Dr. Ajit was talking very high about you, so I said, okay, fine. It's always good to learn.
Yeah, I mean he's just too kind and is polite. Yeah, we spent a very good 1 week earlier this year in March,
March, yes,
in a very non-professional but actually an extremely professional way as well. It came together very well.
yes. It was amazing,
Yeah.
literally.
Great.
Okay, so guys, from my team already. Yes, we can go ahead, I think. Yeah. Okay, so people will be joining. That's okay. That's not a problem. Let's.
So a lot of good evenings are coming. So good evening from my side to everybody
Absolutely,
Good
absolutely.
evening to
who
everyone.
has
Evening to
joined.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
yes. And there are
I
a lot of people in YouTube also. I can see in my another device. There are around, right now, there are 50. Yes,
fabulous. Very
yes.
interesting subject, and we keep on learning because that is
Okay, so
every time changing.
guys,
Yeah,
sir, if you allow, shall we start?
sure, sir. Sure, please.
So, good evening, guys. And I, Dr. Ajit Singh, founder and CEO of CliMed Research Solutions, welcome you all. And I can understand the pain today because this is, the Karwa Chauth, and everyone is going to get from the wives, right? I was just discussing with sir in the afternoon that we did not think of the day like was the day today, and we just came up with a plan because the topic is ultimate, and I cannot leave sir because he has to deliver the lecture, and he's so busy in his schedules. He's always traveling, and I got this day, so I didn't want to leave this day and sir to deliver this lecture. So I did not look at the calendar whether it's a Karwa Chauth or whatever that is, but yes, I think we all are going to spend 1.5 hours, 90 minutes all together to learn about the artificial intelligence in research and science, and it is definitely going to be one of the wonderful webinar for all of us to learn. So, Dr. Pramod Rajput sir is very kind. And he was like, he called me in the afternoon. He was like, you have to see the presentation, what I am going to deliver, because I don't know what to deliver. That was his question. And always he asked this question before delivering any sessions. And you can, look at him. He's having 42 years of the experience. He has, the vast experience in company Cadila Pharmaceuticals. He has established the company from the starting. He's former senior vice president of Cadila Pharma, and the vast experience. Every day he's delivering 1 or 2 lectures, and still he's asking very kindfully, okay, Dr. Ajit, you have to tell me what I have to present. Okay. So, sir, thank you very much. And I can assure everyone, that in next 60 minutes, what Dr. Rajput is going to deliver will be wonderful, from the very scratch about the AI, their general applications, their applications in the research and pharma industry, healthcare industry, and what exactly, you want to know from this webinar, you will get it. I can assure that, right? So without delaying, let me introduce, Dr. Rajput. And I have very good friend of mine. We met in the March of this year, right? And we spent around a week together in one of the BHX program, Mr. Jayant. And we were the roomies there. And he is, the founder of Convergence Catalyst and the partner in the company. And I'll read his bio for you guys. I'm very proud, and I'll feel glad to read his bio as well. So let's start, guys. Let me start with introducing our resource person and panelist, Professor Rajput sir. So Professor Rajput is a seasoned corporate professionals with a rich experience of over 40 plus years in pharma and healthcare sales and marketing very successfully. He had handled the domestic business as senior vice president and vertical head and senior vice president of international business in Cadila Pharmaceuticals, an Indian multinational leading company based at Ahmedabad. And now he is being given by a couple of universities as professor of practice, right, based on UGC guidelines. If I'm not wrong, right now he is taking care of the 6 universities as professor of practice, but because he's restricted to do that, he cannot go for more than that. But otherwise he has the offers of more than 30 universities right now in his hand. He started his professional journey as medical representative and has risen to this position within the same organization. He completed his MBA Marketing Executive Leadership Development Program from IIM Ahmedabad, apart from completing his PhD and also having the 12 honorary doctorate in various streams from various top international universities. He is the permanent member of International Association of Soft Skill Trainers and of Educators and Corporate Trainers. He's also been nominated by UNESCO laureate as being board member of Crown University Argentina, USA, and the UK. He did 27 certification courses from all leading international universities across the world and completed in the diploma in NLP from the American Board of NLP. He is also a global speaker, keynote speaker, and motivational speaker in national plus national plus international forums in various institutions, with having a record of mentoring more than 15,000 young and seasoned mind of various stream in more than 500 virtual meetings in less than 2 years on various subjects. So he has a vast experience, guys. There's a lot to read about him, and he just has written one of the wonderful book, The Leaders with Ladders. You must have seen that, and this book is literally amazing. Amazing means amazing, to the point. And this book is for all the students, all the people who are entering to the market, to the expert managers, and the people who are starting the businesses. So he has one tagline. I would like to invite Pramod sir only and tell what is the tagline, from housewives to what is that, sir?
From the homemakers to change makers.
From the homemakers to change makers. Can you nice. Imagine that book? It is literally amazing book, and he has been awarded as Man of Excellence Award in 2020, Business Leadership 2021, and Atmanirbhar Award 2021 by the Indian Achievers Forum and Global mental health leaders by World Congress of Mental Health Summit. There is a lot to read, but I'm very glad to invite him on my platforms, and always, under his mentorship, we are growing the CliMed, and I'm learning a lot of new things and old things from sir. So Pramod sir, please accept my greetings, and
thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Right.
If you allow, I'll just introduce our second speaker also.
Yes,
our
please.
Guest, Mr. Jayant Kola, and then we can go ahead with the continuous process of webinar. Right, guys. So our second resource person today to talk here is Mr. Jayant and Kola, founder and partner of Convergence Catalyst. So Jayant brings over 2 decades of experience in technology, product marketing, research, and strategy consulting in the telecom, internet, and emerging deep technologies, AI and ML, blockchain, and IoTs. He is an advisor to the world leading technology firms, young and fast growing startups, and the investor communities, and has held various roles with telecom carriers, device manufacturers, and management consulting firms in the past. Currently, as a partner with Convergence Catalyst, Jayant leverages his hand on experience and domain expertise to advise various companies to align themselves with the ever changing technology and market trends and evolve as leader in the digital convergence space. He currently heads the strategy and partnership for Google Health AI. Jayant mentors a number of progressive and fast-growing technology startups on product and service offerings, business planning, go-to-market strategies, and fundraising. Jayant is also an advisor to various PE and VC firms, institutional investors, hedge funds, and FIIs on private equity transactions and public equity positions. He was involved in an American health tech company's growth and acquisition by the world's largest health tech startup. Jayant is also an advisory board member of India's first AI-based asset fund, core team member of Global AI Think Tank, advisor of an European Industry Forum, advisor and mentor for NASSCOM's Deep Tech Club of 78 startups in India, and founding member of India IoT Forum. Jayant also holds 8 patents for innovations in AI and ML, advanced analytics, IoT, and robotics domains. So Jayant is also an oft-quoted industry leader whose viewpoints and analyst notes are frequently published in various business publications, including Wall Street Journals, Forbes, Fortune, Bloomberg, S&P Global, and Financial Times, keynote speaker at various industry thought leadership conclaves across Asia and Europe, and is also an empaneled judge for Mint's Digital Innovative Award 2019 and MIT's Emerging Technologies Young Innovators MTech Award 2017. He had just launched 2 months back. He has launched his one of the wonderful book, which is on the state of AI in India, titled AI Rising: India's Artificial Intelligence Growth History, and with the host of Hindustan Times AI Rising, and he's hosting the Hindustan Times AI Rising podcast. And he has worked on in the previous companies like Google, Analysis, Mason, Nokia, Motorola, Kyocera, Tata. So I welcome Jayant to this wonderful webinar, and thank you for accepting my request to come here and to deliver the people here.
Thank you, Dr. Ajit. It's a privilege, and
yes,
Dr. Pramod, it's a privilege to be on the same platform with you.
I'm very glad to say that here we are completely full at the Zoom. There are 500 participants. I think we can accept only 500 right now, and it's full. We have all the 500 participants here, and we have over 100 participants in the YouTube. So I'll not take much time, and I'll just hand over the mic to Professor Rajput. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Very, very, very good evening to all the participants who have joined on this incredible platform of CliMed. Very happy to know about Mr. Jayant. So it is showing to me like I'm going to show the small lamp to the sun, right? Because when Mr. Jayant is sitting here, because I'm a person from marketing and he's a person who understands the basic fulcrum of AI. But I personally feel that why I am here, because it is very important to understand any of the subject for like a common man, common person. And if you start understanding it, because I also thought of understanding the same thing, that if I'm a common person, many people are talking about the AI, machine learning, AR, VR, technology, right? So many things, deep learning and all. So what are the basic things are there? And I was very happy when Dr. Ajit Singh has invited me and given me an opportunity that I should be a part of such a wonderful group. So with this, I am starting my presentation, and the presentation is very simple, and I'm sure you'll be able to understand it. If anybody wants to ask after the presentation, you can send your, you can write your questions here, and we will ensure to reply it. And I'll finish it by 8:30 maximum, because 9
Definitely,
o'clock.
sir.
By
Definitely,
9
sir.
o'clock,
I would
people
like
they
to
say,
take one
yeah,
more minute. Rajput
yeah.
sir, one more minute. So, guys, one very listen to me carefully. Very important instruction here from my team. I just got the message. If you are staying till end and filling the attendance form, then only the certificate will be given, right? So you have to stay till end and fill the attendance form, the feedback form. Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Wonderful.
Otherwise, so there is no what we say excuses later that we left 15 minutes before or something. There are many excuses I come across. So guys, you have to stay till end and attend this webinar and fill the attendance form. Okay. So that's my request also from my side. Please listen to the webinar completely. Okay. Go ahead, sir. Please. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much. I think Dr. Ajit sir, this is very good thing, because the certificate is one thing which you like make the thing that yes, you have crossed one milestone of your learning. And that is the way why that is the way the certificates have been given. It is not that it's like pampering. It's that yes, you have learned it and you got that recognition of learning, and which is very important for any person, every person in the life. So coming to the point, which we are talking about it. So what is the human intelligence, right? The basic thing started. So we all are the human. So it is learning, which is important, reasoning, right? And what the reason? Perceiving, right? Of course, understanding of the language. Today we are talking in English, and we're feeling. So this is the human intelligence, which is having the composition of these abilities, which everybody is having, and we are aware about it. Now, when the human intelligence is so there, then what is the next part which is going to make a difference? This is AI, artificial intelligence, the future of work and the work of future. This is only the change of words are there, but here it means a lot. It is $1 million thing which has been hidden in there. The future of work, yes, and because we are going to work, and the work which is required for the future. So we are able to see a big canvas, and we are able to start the painting from the same canvas from today onwards. Whenever you are starting it there to work for future. I'm sure you would have heard the name of IBM. And why I'm showing so? Because in 1997, Deep Blue, the chess robot, defeated the world chess champion of Gary in a 6-game match, because they thought that, okay, this guy is the winner, and how a computer can defeat it, or his computer is having the ability to be stand in front of a champion. Yes, and Deep Blue's victory over the Kasparov is considered a significant milestone in the development of artificial intelligence and the capabilities in the strategic games such as chess. And today, believe you me, AI robots are working, and they are giving defeat to the people who are playing the tennis, they are playing the 19 on a few years back. In 1927 to 19 October 24, 2011, the great gentleman McCarthy was an American computer scientist, and the term AI was first coined by him in 1956. So you can understand it, 80 years back, this great personality, the great scientist, has coined this wonderful term. So this was the history of the AI which started. Now, what is AI? What is AI? Everywhere AI, AI, AI. So as a layman language, I'm a layman. I consider that I am a layman. So what is the layman language? It is the ability of any machine, right? Today we are on the machine. We are talking on the Zoom to perform a task that reduces the human effort. Reduces the human effort means AI is going to help to ensure the effort should be reduced, and you should be clear about it. You can utilize your time in some other work. And is the ability to given with the help of programming tools and techniques. So how it is going to reduce? Because the tools and techniques are there. And it is created to incorporate the machine with the potential to accomplish the work without the human interference. So it is like everything is going to happen. What we are doing as a human, AI is a replica of that, and AI is going to ensure whatever has been fed to it. So this is a clear-cut layman language, and that's why we said robot is working, right? What is this? Now, classification of the AI, right? With the due respect to Mr. Jayant, because he is the pioneer, right? And I keep on taking your name because I have learned from all of you guys, so that's why I want to tell. This is the two types it has been based. One is based on capability, and second is based on functionality. So that is the classification of AI. Based on a capability is the weak AI. It was there earlier, general AI and super AI. Today we are in the era of general AI. Coming to the based on the functionality, there's a reactive machines are there. There's a function people, limited memory, theory of the mind, and self-awareness. This is the way it has been bifurcated and classified. So major area of artificial intelligence. It is a wide area. It is not one. And it has been divided in three basic things, which is the machine learning, which we keep on talking, natural language processing, which is there, and third is expert system. Again, in machine learning, there are three branches are there, which is the deep learning, unsupervised, and supervised. So that is the three branches of machine learning. But in the natural language processing, there are the five branches are there. First of all, the text generation, question answering, because when you put the chat bot, when you put the talk and all, the reply comes. Context extraction, because a lot of data has been feeded in that. Classification and the machine translation. This is the part of the natural language processing. Then expert system. Then the third important point is that is speech to the text, text to the speech. Both the things together, because without it is not going to work. And image recognition, machine vision, then planning and robotics. So these are the major areas of the artificial intelligence which we are aware about it. Now, what is a narrow AI? Which when it started, it was a narrow AI. So able to perform a dedicated task with the intelligence. That was a narrow AI, because not much about it. And the most common and currently available AI is the narrow AI in the world of artificial intelligence. Now, we are in the era of general AI, which is one step ahead. And it is going to create a lot of wonders already created. People are talking about it, general AI. It's a type of the intelligence that can perform any intellectual task with efficiency like a human. When I say any intellectual task, in the India, there are the schools are there are robot teachers. The robot teachers are able to perform like a teacher giving the answers without getting irritation. They are ready to give you the answer. They will keep on smiling on you and they keep on giving answers. But if you talk to your, sometimes, sorry for that, 10 times to a teacher asking the same question, he may say that you don't understand, but that robot will never say you don't understand. The robot will tell you this is a way of understanding. Super AI, the next part is the super AI. So it is the coming time. The scientists, the people like Jayant and all, they are working on the super AI. It's a level of the intelligence of system at which machines can surpass human intelligence. And that was the reason when Mr. Elon Musk was talking about it, when the chat GPT-7 was supposed to be launched, he said, please wait, right? Like the way we have given a stop on the colon, right? That's what he said, that please wait, because it should not happen that the machine should take over the human intelligence, which is very important. Of course, the machine can perform any task better than humans with the cognitive property. It is very good. Now, it is an outcome of general AI, which I told you. So today we are in the era of general AI, but the scientists, the technologists are working on the super AI, and the things are started happening also. Now, what are the benefits? People, they say, any new thing that comes, people will say, oh my God, it is going to take for the human calibration. No. Human will be always be there to operate, to maintain, to ensure there's a human input is required. Output is through the artificial intelligence. And the benefit of the AI is very simple. New inventions are going to happen. With new inventions, our time which we taken out to do the usual work, which will be taken out, and the AI is going to work. So we can think something more which is required, because normally we utilize just 2% of our brain. 98% we utilize in some other part. So that utilization is going to increase. Then second is smart decision making, right? That is a help, which is immediately. And believe you me, in the month of April, in the northern coast, there was a decision which was pending, and the judges in India, they took the help of ChatGPT to take the decision. So immediately the decision had come in the month of April in Punjab. And that is true. You can Google it, you can find it. Enhanced customer experience immediately, because the algorithms are there, data is there. So it will bifurcate fast and we will get the things. Medical advances, we are talking about it. I will talk about how the pharmaceutical or medical companies, they are going to take the advantage of this, and they are already taking it. Research and data analysis. There's no need to work for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years with all the algorithms and all. You can analyze the data, you can do the research, and you can come with the latest thing which is basically required. Solving complex problems, which is very important, because human brain, again, it will take time, but here it will be going to solve this thing. And here I'm going to give you one of the examples. In Japan, there were 67 neurologists were there. There are a couple of the things were given to them to finalize, right, about the neurosciences thing. And at the same time, machine was there. Believe you me, the accuracy of the machine was absolutely correct. Where these Japanese, they took 22 hours, where the machine took just few minutes to analyze the data. That is the gap which can be initiated. Managing repetitive tasks. That's why I told you that the mundane work will not be there, because AI will take care. Minimizing the errors, because AI will not do the error. Whatever you are feeding the data, the outcome is going to come. So it is going to help us. AI is going to be a very good user-friendly with the right data, with the right utilization, and it is going to help us for the future. Now, how to take advantage of the AI opportunities? The question is, when it is so wonderful, then we have to take the advantage, no? Because the opportunities are there in front of us. So there are the places that I have divided, or not I have divided, I have learned, and that has been divided in the personalized customer experience. The second is targeting, retargeting, and predicting the customer behavior, and AI generated content. These are 4 parts which has been divided in that. More I will go in the deep to talk about it. Now, this is a complete parameter. Like in our Hindu mythology, we say that Durga has the 10 hands. Same thing, artificial intelligence is having a multiple thing, which I'm going to show it to you. Social network analysis, natural language processing, virtual personal assistant, visualization, audio analytics, graph analytics, image analytics, Internet of the Things, robotics and soft robotics, simulation modeling, deep learning. You can understand that this AI, this is one wonderful thing which have the 10 hands, which can do multiple things when you are putting it, and it is going to take you out, and you can utilize your wonderful brain in some other things, and you will be able to finish the work which is basically required, the need of the hour. So now you will ask, what is deep learning? What is social network? I will tell you, 100% I'm going to tell you, because to know the basics is very important. So deep learning is a very, very important part. It is basically a machine learning, which is that employs the artificial neural networks. So we all have the neural networks, and it always ensures the employment of that artificial neural network. These neural networks are linked in a web link structure similar to the human brains, like all, and basically a condensed version of our brain. Then artificial neural networks have a web link structure that allows to process the data which has been fed in there in a non-linear manner, which is a major advantage over conventional algorithms that can only process the data in a linear manner, but it is going to process in a different manner. This is one of the wonderful way of deep learning. That is actually deep learning is. And then after that, you can take out lot many things, data from this. Rank brain, one of the variables in the Google search algorithm, is an example of a deep neural network. So you can just Google it, you can find it out, you can understand about to the rank brain which is there, and that is one of the examples. That's why I'm showing it here. You must be thinking where it is. It is like that. Now this is you are able to see wires, glowing wires, but it is a simulation modeling, right? And simulation modeling is a technique of to find solutions for the real world problem through a risk-free world. Real world problem through a risk-free world. This is known as the simulation modeling. And it can model the complex system, right? That's why I told it, right? In the initial slide, that lot of the complex things will be there. It can be rectified. and we can see the trajectory of the system states over time. This way, we can develop a better intuition of the cause and effect relationship and reach the optimal solution, because ultimately we need the solution, we need the problem to be solved. And reinforcement learning, both are like a brother sister. Why? I'll tell you about it. Because there's a reinforcement learning is there. A computer will learn the same way as humans do. And also what? The actions to make a maximize numerical reward signals through the algorithm. What are the algorithm we are feeling? So when it says about it, then this is a combination. The simulation model essentially becomes the environment in which the RL agent will learn. So both the things, they go hand in hand together. And this is the right way work for the robots, just it does for the human. This is the simulation modeling and reinforcement learning put together where the robots are. Where the scientists, they ensure that robots should start working on this. This is the beautiful way of simulation modeling. Now, when I said about the robotics, you must be saying about it. What is robotics everywhere? Today, believe you me, friends, in a class 8, the teachers are teaching robotics to the student. Class 8 in India. And now, slowly, it will go up to class 5. So this is the way the children of this era and this age, they are going to learn the robotics. And not learn, they are preparing itself. So what is the robotics? Robotics is always about data. And the area concerned with the creation of humanoid robots that can assist the humans and perform the several acts in the due course of the time with efficiency and effectivity. And they can think like human as well. NASA's Robonaut, which was designed to assist astronauts in space. So NASA was the first which has designed the Robonaut. And again, if you see, go to the Google, you'll be able to find that how they have designed it and how it has performed. Now, next point is in the same 10 thing on AI which I showed, there was the NLP is there. So NLP is not neuro-linguistic programming. It is a natural language processing. It is the three things together: computer science, AI, human language. When the three things are getting combined together, right, it is a natural language processing part. How? The question is how. The machine can communicate with each other very well, and they are doing it through the machine learning process and understand the language and expression, whatever it has been spoken. And that is the reason I told you about robot teachers, right? Robot teachers, they are able to understand it. They're able to teach to the student in the various ways and on the different subjects. NLP is recently very important customer service application that have also been taken. Chatbots. Chatbots, today we talk about it. That chatbots are one of the finest way. You put the things, you get the reply. When I say the chatbot, McKinsey, one of the finest company, right? They also have developed the chatbots where they don't want the people should be in the customer services. The chatbots are ready to reply with more than 1 million of the answers. That's what they have fed it there. And they have that robot which is there in that. Syntax, grammatical components, semantics, meaning of given text, and pragmatics, purpose of text. These three things are there, which is now based on SSP. Syntax, semantics, and the pragmatics. This is the part of the NLP. And NLP is analyzing the three approaches of FDI. What is FDI? It is very simple. Distribution, frame, and interactive. Distribution is a speech tagging, meaning of the word, the different word in the similar ways, right? That you want to connect. Suppose any of the word which you take, that I want to talk to you, I want to listen to you, I want to understand to you. So all these things will be a part of it. Frame-based uses a canonical presentation of the sentences, and interactive learning, interactive environments. The user teaches with the machine how to learn a language step by step. That is a part of NLP. Next, I will go to the next part, Mona Lisa. You can see the image of the Mona Lisa. What is image analytics? Today we are talking about the image analytics. It is very, very important. When we go to the airport, right? So the Digi system is there. Then you show your face with the boarding pass. Immediately your face will be recognized. That is a part of the image analytics. During the time of COVID, when you are going to the hospital, again there were image analytics were there. Whether you are suffering with a fever or not, they used to analyze your image. This knowledge may include object detection in the image, the content recognition for the group, navigation for that Mr. Elon Musk is developing about the autonomous vehicles. So how with the image reductions, right? Today the world is changed from the diesel petrol, we have gone to hybrid to the electric. Soon you guys, when you will be in the professional world, you will have the autonomous vehicles in the coming time. And this is the way that is going to work and help across. Now, this is another part, which is the graph analytics. Nobody wants to go for the big data, right? It is basically is emerging the data analysis. Today, the people who are learning the statistics, right, and they're able to learn the data through this algorithm, they are highly needed. The data analysis, they'll help the businesses understand the complex relationship between the linked entity data in a network or a graph. So there's no need to learn, go for the thing. With the graph, you can finalize where are the ups are there, where the downs are there, where the requirements are there. This is the way you can detect it and you can come to the outcome, the requirement. Detect financial crimes such as money laundering. Today, you know, in the paper, a lot of financial crimes are happening. With this graph analytics, you can understand where it is happening, what it is happening, which way it is happening, what is the way they are doing it. So you can analyze the thing and you can clear it which is required and optimize the routes in the airline, retail airlines, they are already using it. IoT, again, we have learned a lot about IoT. What is the IoT? It's very simple, right? It's a network of different devices linked to the internet and capable of collecting and exchanging data. So all the thing, it is like a junction which is coming there, right? When we are on the 6 roads and all. So it brings the different devices linked together. One road come from the east side, west side, southern side and all. Then you can take the thing which is required. So then you exchange the thing which is there. This is a part of the IoT one. And these IoT devices, they generate a large amount of data which must be collected and configured in order to produce actionable results based on artificial intelligence algorithm. How? When you are in a big circle, you have seen the police cop. They have that their platform there inside. They have the cabin there. There they are able to analyze what is happening with lot of the with the this thing what you call cameras. With the camera, they are able to see what things are happening, what not is happening, where to take the action, what not to take the action. This is a part of the IoT system. In the simple language, I want to tell about it. Right? And you can collaborate. You can see that what is required, what is needed. Then IoT devices use the data on actionable results which are being transferred through these algorithms. How the police person immediately go and know that yes, on this side something is happening there, sitting at his cabin, immediately. Same thing, the actionable items can be taken by the IoT. Right? This is the way it is going to help us in our future working.
Pramod sir, sorry to interrupt. But I'm getting the personal messages that please tell sir to go a little slow. Okay. I'm so happy that you know, there is when people like to learn about it, so they are sending a message. Thank you so much, my dear friends. I'm so happy. So I will talk about audio analytics. Okay, what is audio analytics? Audio analytics is again about analyzing and understanding audio signals which have been captured by digital devices with numerous applications in the enterprises, healthcare, productivity, and smart cities. This is one part in the audio analytics. Other part, kya hai isme? It is helpful, especially in the domains such as speech recognition, natural language processing, music analysis, and sound classification. Why? Because now you know AI is becoming a part of music systems also. They are generating that part so that with the audio analytics, you can understand that how the system is going to work. It is going to help us about that. Second part is the speech recognition. When you go to the doctor's chamber, the system is there. Somebody is suffering with Alzheimer's disease. Somebody is suffering with something. With that speech recognition, you can understand the entity of the person suffering with that particular disease. And with that, the therapist, not the doctor, the therapist is able to give you that on which level you are suffering. So that is a power of audio analytics. It is going to help in the multiple ways. Okay, now the next part is visualization. What is the visualization? We all see visuals. Today we are on the visualization. But it always identifies the errors and inaccuracies in the data. So when you visualize the things, this is like a filtration part, right? So how the filtration happens, the errors are there and at the same time,
the impurities are there. It separates. So with that visualization, we can see things. And visuals are used mostly in the meaningful way to convey the right message to the audience. Because you will agree with the visuals, what we see and what is coming out, which is a correlation is there. Synchronization is there. So with the AI, the right visualization will happen and you will be able to get the right message, which is very important. Companies, right, utilize visualization technique to access the real-time information and assessment functions in the significant manner. So companies, they can take the data, they can talk to the management, and the management can correlate and ensure that the significant way the data can be taken and the right results can be given. A clear-cut roadmap has to be made with this part. It allows also for the fast analysis and instantly digest critical metrics. So with the visualization, we have seen about the audio analytics. We have seen about the other things. Visualization is also very helpful where the fast analysis can be taken care by the companies, by the cybercrime people, by the different people. So there is again a vast scope of AI. Why I am saying so? Because any of the person who are attending this, and if you want to learn further ahead, you want to do your PhD even up to that level, you can take any one subject here, and that subject will be a subject for your future for your PhD. Because a lot of work is happening, and you will get a lot of the plethora of understanding the thing that yes, how the world is changing and how we have to change ourselves, how we have to embrace ourselves. S&A, right? We talk only about the social networking. Social networking is not only in the Instagram or on the Facebook or other platforms. S&A in the AI, it is a process of investigating social structure to the use of the networks and the graph theory. Here the three things are there: energizer, which creates the support; brokers, which is a mid segment, link the subgroups; challenges are there, and connectors are there. Social networking, the impact of the AI on S&A is the ability to process and analyze vast amount of the data more efficiently than the traditional network. So let me tell you, in LinkedIn, when you post a post, the people who are towards pharma side support or toward the engineering side or toward that, they will be first getting the information about that part. So it is going to put the things, what is the right thing is required for the right people. And when you search any of the things, you'll be able to get like SEO type, right? Search engine optimization. So whatever you require as per your requirement, it always gives you that part. Here it is going to give you very clear, focused one with the speed and the accuracy. So that is why the AI is coming up. Google was always good, but AI is one step ahead where we can provide you with to the point, with the effective way and efficient. Virtual assistant. So, and virtual assistant can happen any place. Suppose I'm sitting here or Dr. Ajit sir is sitting here. He can give an assistant to many people across the world. It is not that you have to have the office and you have to go there and make the things happen. No, it's an independent contract who provides the administrative services to the clients while operating outside of the client office. This is a new part of this virtual assistant, which is a part of the AI. So you can sit in your home, you can correlate with USA people, with the UK people, from the Canadian people, and you can help them. And today the things are happening there. It's a self-employed worker which is offering the administrative services across. And VA works offsite, which I just now told you, for the company's office. And a virtual assistant is expected to pay for provide their own computer equipment. That is the basic job. I'll not be on that part. Now, when I told you again, I would like to go back. We discussed about virtual assistant. We discussed about the social network analysis. We discussed about the visualization. We discussed about audio analytics. We also discussed about the IoT part. We also discussed about the graph analytics part, image analytics part. We discussed about NLP. We discussed about robotics. We discussed about simulation modeling and reinforcement learning, which is a precursor to the robotics. We also discussed about deep learning. That was the first thing which we started. And it makes a full gamut that yes, with this artificial intelligence, we can have all these things together. So that's what I thought that let me just tell you about in the basic part that what it is. Now coming to the next part. Again, I'll go to the next part, which after this discussion, let me flip my the PPT. Now, there is the pros and cons. I don't say there is the consensus are not there. There are pros and cons are there, which is very important. So what are the pros is there? Precision and accuracy. And I'll tell you that precision, what it means, right? Predictiveness, that is known as the precision. And accuracy is there with the AI. This is a pros. The space exploration is there. This is a pros. Use of mining process is there. It's a pros. It can do the laborious task very easily, just like this, because you have put the data in that. Fraud detection with the help of the AI, the crime detection, and it can manage plethora of the records. There's no need to keep the file like old Babu system, right? That the one room is filled of the file. Lacking the emotional side, I give an example that if you're asking any question with the AI teacher, you can keep on asking 100 times. You write something that the emotional part will, the teacher is not going to be irritated. Can do repetitive and time-consuming tasks immediately. Robotic pets are there. Robotic radio surgery are there. Robotic surgery is happening. Doctors, they are believing that in the microsurgery, we can use the robotic surgery, which is very accurate, and there is no blood loss is going to happen. It will be to the point, effective, and function without stopping, risk reducing. So 24/7, the AI can work. There is no need to take 8 hours to stop or working for 8 hours. These are the pros out there. Now, coming to the cons. Cost incurred in the maintenance and repair, because it is very important. The machine is there, you have to maintain it, and you have to repair it, and you have to upgrade it also, which is very important. Not able to act any different. Whatever you fed, it will be clear cut. You cannot change. Like in computer, if you tap 6 number or 9 number, it will only come in 6 and 9. You cannot omit it. It will always be there 6 only. Lack a creative mind. Here is very important. Human is the creator, right? Human is the creator, and AI is not the master. AI is a slave. AI will do what master is going to say. But if AI is going to become a master and we are going to be a slave, that is a very, very ridiculous situation. So it doesn't have the creative mind. Whatever you will say, the AI is going to do the same thing. Whatever you feed, it will happen. Lack common sense, because of course, AI will not have the emotional intelligence, right? AI is very clear what is supposed to be done. Unemployment, right? People, they talk about unemployment. Here I'll say, people think unemployment, but it is not unemployment. You have to re-employ yourself while engaging, while learning, because the time is getting changed. You have to upgrade ourselves and we have to embrace this technology. If we will be there with the same type of mundane part, we will be unemployed. But if we will adopt the technology, our requirement is very high. Abilities of human may diminish, you may think, but I don't feel that it's going to be diminished. Robots superseding humans, yes, it may happen. It may happen. Humans may become dependent on machine. That's what I'm talking about, a super AI, right? It may happen. But of course, humans should not be depending, because the remaining 98% of the brain has to be utilized for the new thing and not on the mundane work. That is the way it can be taken care. Going to the next slide. So why? What is the need of the hour? What is the need of the hour, which is very important? Why innovation is the need of the hour? Because without innovation, we cannot sustain. And you know that the world is getting changed. Let me give you an example. Every 5 years, 80% of our systems across is getting changed. How? I'll give you an example of the car. Now I'll give you an example of your TV. When our time, There was no TV. Then a Dabba TV has come. Then after that, plasma TV has come. Then LCD has come. Then LED has come. Then QLED has come. Now Samsung is coming with a simple sheet of the LED, which can be displayed at any place. On the wall, you can just fix it and you can see. And that roll it like the way we are having the solar system panels, which are there. Roll the panels, put it there in that. That's the way new things are happening, and Samsung is coming there. This is one of the examples. The second example is, before COVID, we are not supposed to take the mobiles. And without mobiles, now none of the class operates. Even our kitchen system has changed. Our food system has changed. Today, the Zomato and all, they are being the big demand. Whatever you require, it comes to you. And it is going to be changed. Let me tell you, my dear friends, even AI or whether virtual AR, VR, virtual reality, when you go and give the order to the restaurant in the US and UK, actually the menu card will not come to you. The waiter will come, right? And he will show you the virtual reality of the burger which you like to have. You can see the actual how the burger will come into you. And with that 5 different kind of the burger, which will be there on the table, you can order one and immediately the message goes to the kitchen and the same burger will come to you within 10 minutes of the time. This is the way the revolution is coming. So we have to have the change, which is very, very important, right? And we have to adopt it as fast as we can to not to be obsolete. So the change of the hour, the need of the hour is, what is the need of the hour? Market growth. We have to grow in the market, right? And adoption, digital and data-driven marketing is going to happen. Today, everybody is with the digital-driven marketing. The next point is on the policy reforms. People are reforming the policies. They're not old Babu system policy. We are digitizing ourselves. Everything is happening digitization. Today, the Paytm is available with a small vendor. And believe you me, in the coming time, you will not believe, the beggars will have the Paytm. So instead of taking money, they will come with the Paytm, sir, give me 10 rupees. Because if you go give 1 rupee, none of the beggar accepts. It is true. Minimum 5 rupees or 10 rupees at any of the circle. And in the coming time, remember my words, maybe by 2025, beggars will have the Paytm. Because the small shop vendor, they have the Paytm. You pay there. Today, even the marriages, in the card, they are putting the Paytm. That you are coming for the marriage, to attend the marriage, put the money there with the Paytm, that is your blessings. No need to come with the gifts. So that is getting change, right? Everybody wants to be free. Everybody wants to utilize the digitalization, which is important. Lack of experiencing data handling and data interpretation. Then B2B, B2C, marketing and complex supply chain layers. This is the requirement. Complete scenario is going to change. You take any of the places, any of the example, right? The complete thing is going to be revolutionized. That's why I keep on saying that we should not adopt. We should embrace the technology. Embrace. Because embrace is, it just comes with you. You can feel the presence of the AI, which is very important. And differentiation and competition. So differentiation will be there. The person who is ready to differentiate himself or herself. The person who is being... And competition is very high. So today the competition is going to happen because some person comes from the engineering college, some person comes from the medical background, some person comes from any of the industry. The competition will be a cutthroat competition. You have to have a one step ahead, then only you will be able to lead. Otherwise, you will be a part of the mob who are knowing with a good IQ part. If you want to lead like Mr. Jayant, right, you have to be again out of the world, which is very important. So some of the things are there before I go to the data. That is the thing which I like to have. Some of the applications, credit granting, information management and retrieval. Some of the places it has been already used. AI and expert system embedded in the products, which is there. Plant outlet. We are using it as a 4.0. What is 4.0? Right, in manufacturing. It is a part of the AI. The person I am sitting here in Ahmedabad, I have the factory in Goa. I can see how the things are happening there. And it was earlier also. Today the locks have come. Lock. I'm sitting in USA, or Mr. Jayant is sitting in UK. And Dr. Ajit's place, I have to open the lock. I will give my Wi-Fi my password to him. And through his Wi-Fi, he will be opening my lock at Manipal. That is the way the things are happening there. And it is available in India. And I have that same type of lock in my house. If I go out from my place, I have 100 such type of this thing which is there, and I can sit any part of the world. I open the lock of my house. That is the way the fulcrum is getting changed. Shipping part is getting changed. Marketing totally changed, totally. Warehouse optimization. We know that what is basic requirement. In a space workstation maintenance, today we are proud of our ISRO. It's a part of the AI, how they've changed, right? How we are able to see that how the things are happening there. Nobody has gone to the moon, but we are able to analyze the data. And with that analysis of the data, when the Chandrayaan-2 got failed, Chandrayaan-3 went very well about it. So the data was analyzed, and with that thing we are able to put. Network deployments, military activity controls. How today people have that control on the missile. That missile will go 300 kilometers far and it is going to shoot at the place which is required. This is a part of AI. Will you be able to do? No. During that time, 10 years before, we are not able to do it. Today, sitting here, they can bombard it, and that's what the war is happening. You can understand the thing. Weather predictions. How we know about the 1 month weather? Today I want to go to US. I understand what is my next month weather is going to happen. Maybe plus minus 10%. Oil exploration data analysis. Self-driving car which is coming now. Pattern recognition. What pattern I require? Educational system. I told you that in the class 5th, the education system is getting changed. They are learning robotics. They are learning the simulation learning. They are learning the use of AI. And here again, I want to put it here. There are some schools which are coming here. They are not taking the attendance. Schools. A child comes in the class, the face will be recognized, and the attendance is automatically being filled. So the teacher doesn't waste the 5-10 minutes of time. Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Yes, sir, for the attendance. You know that how many students have come into the class, how many students have bunked for the picture, or how many students have bunked for the class, and in the end of the month, you can able to understand that. And one step ahead, let me tell you, AI is visualizing the data of the student for 1 week to 115 days, which is coming now, that whether the student is interested or whether the student is suffering with a psychological problem with his or her face expressions. This is the new turn which is going to happen. And that's what the people they are working. And very soon, you will find by 2025 in India, it will be applicable. That's what the psychologists and neuroscientists, they are working on this. Whole brain modeling. We are talking about this, right? Reincarnation. What is this? This is a precursor for that. So reincarnation is going to happen. We used to think about in the films, but yes, it is happening now. It is going to happen now. Coming to my next slide. This is, I'm sure Jayant ji will say, because this I have taken from somewhere. And it is the complete part where you can see the application layer, which you can see the entire things. It has been divided in 4 segments: infrastructure layer, perception layer, cognitive layer, and decision-making layer. This is one of the graphs which I received it from one of the very important person who is from the Microsoft, because I keep on attending such session. And this graph, this entire thing is it. You will find anything and everything which is available here. And I'm sure Mr. Jayant will agree with me that you go for this part. It is there in that. I did the fundamental sciences. Sir, Jayant sir, I'm right, sir?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. So when we come to the fundamental sciences, you can see here, my dear friend, the chemistry, medical, mathematics, material, anything and everything is available here. You can see here. And geosciences, today we are talking about geoscience. I will tell you what it is. Life sciences, physics, information. Then you come to the infrastructure layer. Again, it has been divided in 4 parts: machine learning algorithms, data, storage and computing, and AI framework. This is one of the picture which you can take it. And friends, if you want to study, you can choose any of the topic here, and you can learn study up to the PhD level. So much scope is there of these things for the coming time. And believe you me, it will start from 2025 onwards. So when you will be actually learning there, and by 2030, when you will be putting these knowledge in the practical way, when you will be working somewhere, it is going to help you completely, fully, thoroughly. Decision-making layer, automatic planning, robot planning, expert systems, again bifurcated. So this is I'm telling you, this is one of the $1 million slides which I found in the AI part, application part. And I always suggest to the student or the engineering student or the different student that this is one thing, if you start learning on this, you are going to excel in learning the AI part. I'm not saying you're going to stop the knowledge part because new things are going to come, but you will be near to the master, near to the excelling the thing, which is very important. Going for the next slide now. Now, in the pharmaceutical. So pharmaceutical is one of the very, very interesting topic and application of AI in pharma and healthcare industry. Because healthcare industry is supposed to be the third largest industry in the world. Third largest industry in the world. And here you can see the multiple things. I will start with the AI drug maker because I belong to the pharma company and the utilization of AI has helped us in the multiple ways, right? And which is with the research, with providing the new drug delivery system, which is there, CRO laboratories, researchers, patient satisfaction, omics data, SOP validations, predictive analysis. Then about the patient, the various patients are there. Today, if you go to the doctor doesn't have the time, more than 5 minutes of the time to give to the patient, frankly speaking. And with a due respect to the all doctors category, because they are so busy. When you take the interview of the patient, I'm not talking of the doctor who gives half an hour time, but a normal patient. Believe you me, if you take the interview, there are 100 questions there in the patient's mind. And that is the reason when a patient goes to the doctor's chamber, he goes as a Google doctor. Because he will do so much searches from the Google and his all relatives are again a doctor. So he will have 100 of the questions, 100 of the suggestions in the mind, right? But with this way of patient recruiting, understanding the patient, uses of the devices which can happen, we can able to find it out. Next part is diagnostic. Diagnostic is again important thing in the pharmaceutical or in the medicine industry. 70% of the patient prescription is based on diagnosis. You go for any doctor, right, for the thing, he will write you at least 15 tests. Either it is required or not required. But with this diagnosis, a doctor wants to come to the conclusion, which is very important. And we will start from a small normal fever, which we call it the fever of unknown origin, right, when we are not aware about it in our language, and to the cancer, up to that level. Then again about the radiologist. Radiologist is one of the very vast segments. Today there are the 384 slides, CT scan is there. 384 slides. Means like the bread slides are there, no? That of the loaf, 24 slides are there. Same way a brain can be scanned with 384 times. 384 times where the doctors are there. And with that 384 times of the scan, with the graph analytics, the radiologist comes to the conclusion in 5 minutes of the time. 384 scans. So this is the graph analytics and the radiologist put together. They give you the right diagnosis. On that diagnosis, the doctors give you the treatment, not the diagnosis, which is very important. MRI images, I already spoke to you. Clinical decision report. Sir is one of the, Dr. Ajit Singh is a part of the clinical research organization, right? He is running one of the India's top clinical research organization. With this clinical research organization, you can have multiple data, correlate the things, come with the outcome that what is required, what not is required. Either it's a diabetic, either it's a heart disease, either you are suffering with a GI problem, either you are suffering with a gynec problem, or whatever the problems are there, the clinical diagnosis, you can come out with the outcome. So the prediction of the outcome is going to be very easy. There's no need because you have 1 lakh data feeded with you. And with the 1 lakh data, with the patient history, you'll be able to come out with that. And clinical research is happening on the new drug delivery system. So there's no need to have 1,000 patients, give the placebo to them, give a drug to them, find out the data. You have all the systems together and you can make the things happen. And then you can come with the data. Am I right, Dr. Ajit Singh, sir? You are on mute, Ajit Singh sir. Am I right,
Yes,
sir?
sir, absolutely, absolutely. And as you were just talking about the MRIs, there are 2 slices, there are 3 slices. If you are taking an MRI or CT scan of the head, you'll get almost 280 to 360 slides to check out.
So that is the way. And in 10 minutes, the radiologist does the diagnosis. So that is the graph analytics, visual analytics, and then it comes to the actual thing, which is the thing which is coming up. So this is about the, again, for the physician, I told you physician can be there from head to toe, neurophysician, chest physician, heart physician, any type of the physician which is there, gastrophysician, right? So all these things can be taken care for them. Skin physician also, dermatologist is again a physician because they are not a surgeon. Coming to the next slide now. So now, which are the top 10 innovative trends in the pharmaceutical? Now we are changing the gears, right? We are coming to the pharmaceutical, which basically it's our cup of tea. So artificial intelligence. One second is the big data analytics. So AI is the fulcrum. With that big data analytics, because with data, we'll be able to come with the consensus. Why data is required? Because data gives you the consensus. Consensus helps you to go toward the right route. Like in the Google, when we want to go somewhere, we put it on the Google map. Sometimes Google also play with us. That is a different part, right? It will take you round, but 90% of the time, Google always helps us, right? Flexible production. It is another part which is very important. That's why 4.0 is there in the manufacturing. Precision medicine, predictive medicine. I'll tell you about it. Additive manufacturing, what is required, what not is required. Blockchain. I will again tell about this part. Extended reality. Extended reality is a fulcrum of AR, VR, right? It is the put together which is required in the pharmaceutical industry by a doctor, by a patient, and by a manufacturer. By a doctor means you are talking something. Suppose somebody is suffering with cancer, and you want to give the right medicine. A patient will never ever agree with that, which may be a costly medicine. But with the visual reality, if you are tell to the patient that when you give this therapy, either it is a chemotherapy or radiation therapy, this way the drug goes inside, this way the things are happening, this way the cells are getting dead, and slowly you will come out from that part. So with the visualization, you are able to make the thing happen. That is the part of the extended reality. Curative therapeutics, because that prediction is there. So you know that what therapy has to be given, what not has to be given, what is obsolete, what is required. So these data I am not putting in. These data has been provided by the Harvard starters inside January 22. You can see the things. And this is the complete data which has been taken. And this is, they did an analysis on more than 1 million of the researchers. Now, again, I want to tell you about from the starters insights of the 2022, which they have put it. It is the result side, but we have taken, we can utilize it. Artificial intelligence is 21%. Big data analytics is 15%, and flexible production is 13%. If you add all these three, it comes how much more than 50%. So these three things are making a lot of difference in the pharmaceutical industry or in the medicine industry or in the medical sciences. Apart from the engineering, apart from the robotic, apart from so many other things. So now you must be thinking, what is the precision medicines? Precision medicine is very simple. In the technological terms, we talk as a precision medicine. But as a layman, suppose I have to talk, I will talk as a personalized medicine. Right. And it's an innovative medical treatment which has to be given by a doctor, which aims to provide the targeted and effective medical interventions tailored to each patient unique characteristics. Now, I'll tell you why. Before it, I just want to say genomics and genetic testing. So when you do the genomics and genetic testing, you understand that this particular person, what type of the medicine he or she requires. And that was the invention of the nanotherapy. Nanotherapy has come in the medicine. Nanotherapy is known as a targeted therapy. It helps with that part. Tailored treatment plan. A tailored treatment plan cannot happen with the simple fever or GI problem. Tailored treatment plan will happen with a person suffering with Alzheimer's disease, suffering with the cancer. There are some cancer where up to the stage 3, you can save the patient. because the tailored treatment plan is there. Apart from giving the right drugs, predictive diagnostic is there, which just now I spoke about it. Targeted therapies, again, in the specialized way, you can have the targeted therapy where you can take out the patient suffering with the dreaded disease. Genomics, disease prevention and management, how we can prevent the disease and manage the things. Data integration and analysis and this is the way the personalized medicines improve the population health. This is the true, that's why we talk about the personalized medicine. This is the known as the precision medicines in our medical industry. Now, coming to the other part, digitalization, digital health. What is digital health? Digital health is aimed to improve the healthcare delivery, efficiency, and patient outcomes. This is the digital health. And the sub key components are mobile health. When we were suffering with corona, most of the houses, they were having the O2 machine, right? They were SpO2. What is SpO2 going on? Oh my God, less than 93. Oh, patient, oh my God. It should not be less than 93, some problem. Early we were not using it. We on the devices. Second thing is, today we wear the watch. How many steps we have taken? What is my heartbeat is there? All these things are going to help. Wearable technologies. And lot of work is happening, not only Apple, but there are so many small scale industries, they are working on that. Healthcare apps are available. Electronic health records are available at hospital. When you go to the hospital, doctor take you entire history. And there's no need to bring the file. 10 years before, if you had come to the hospital, the file is ready, your EHRs are there. Doctor will be able to find you, oh my God, you had some stroke problem 10 years before. And that is the reason today you are suffering with a heart attack. So it means you're not taking the medicine properly. Remote patient monitoring. Today we are having the telemedicines. So we are able to do the remote patient monitoring. It's not that you should come to Bombay, you should come to Bangalore, Hyderabad. A person from the small place, he can have or she can have the remote control patient monitoring where he can get the data, which is very important. Data analytics, again, it's the outcome of that. The next is pharmacoepidemiology and real world data. So this is a very, very important terms which we talk about it that yes, what is this pharmacoepigenomics? The study of the use effects and the outcomes of the medications which we give in the large population. Evaluate the safety and effectiveness of the drugs both before and after they are approved for use of regulatory authorities. So when I'm sure you would have seen that some drugs are not been approved by US, right? Because it doesn't come as per their system. Some of the drugs have been found they are not as per the requirement which is there. So with this, we are able to find that the drug is real, worthy of using for treating the patient, or it is a substandard drug. RWD, it's again plays a crucial role because how the drug perform in the real world setting beyond the control environment of clinical trials. So clinical trials is always in the laboratory. Clinical trials is with the machine. But when it's been given to the patient, whether the machine, what the result they have shown, it is working in the same way or it is not working in the same way, with that we are able to file it. Key aspects of pharmacoepidemiology and the real world data, which includes post-marketing surveillance. Earlier used to have 2 years, 3 years of the time. No, now it is not required. Comparative effective researchness, because we have the data. So we can do the research, which is again important. Drug utilization is studied in 6 months of the time, the data comes out. The studies are there. Patient safety and risk assessment can be shown because we have the data. We can understand that this diabetes patient or this patient suffering with heart disease or heart disease with diabetes, what has to be given, what not has to be given. Health outcomes research, that how many steps the person has taken. What is the heart rate? What are the problems? How the things are happening? It can happen. Patient-centered approach research, that which type of patient, what is the age of the patient, what deformity the patient is having, and how the recurrence is happening or how the effectiveness is happening. In this way, you are able to find out through the uses of the AI in this particular segment. Coming to the next part. The next part is pharmacogenomics. I'm sure you all know about the people who are in the pharmaceutical part. So pharmacogenomics is very simple. It is study of how an individual genetic makeup influences their response of medication. We all know that we have been governed with our genetical settings. What our forefathers have given to us, that genes are there in that. But how the genes are responding, it is making a difference. So it combines the pharmacology study of the drug, the genomics study, genes and their function, and the impact which is going to provide on the person which is required. So with that genetic profiling, people are working to ensure that the cancer should be stopped. Today, cancer is a dreaded disease. By 2025, with the genetic profiling, you can predict and you can stop that. This is one of the basic things which is happening with this. Key concepts and application. So I told you one, genetic variation and drug response. Cancer is one of the best example I've given. Drug metabolizing and enzymes which are there. Adverse drug reactions can be taken care. The drug is responding or not responding. Drug dosing optimization, that maybe I require 100 milligram, but somebody requires 50 milligram. Clinical decision support, again, as a CliMed, they are doing it, lot many things in that. Drug development and clinical trials, again, Dr. Ajit Singh and the team, they are doing a lot of the clinical trials. They are coming with the data. They are able to find it out. And adoption of the challenges, right? That what is the right solution and provide it wherever it is required. So that is the part of basically on the pharmacogenomics, which is again a part and parcel of the AI. Now coming to the next part, sir. The next part is again very important, and next part which we call is nanomedicine. I'm sure you all have heard the name of the nanomedicine. What is nanomedicine? Is a viral particles, lipid-based nano carriers, inorganic nanoparticles, drug conjugates, and polymeric nano carriers. I will not go in the deep, but yes, I like to highlight it here. That nanomedicine is technology. With the medicine, what you're giving it to create the innovative solutions for the diagnosing, treating, and preventing the diseases at the molecular and the cellular level, both the molecular level and the cellular level. And with this is going to revolutionize the total targeted therapy for a person suffering with any of the disease. And that's why we talk about the nanotherapy, which I took the name earlier also. Key concept, nanoparticles for drug delivery, targeted therapy, diagnostic imaging, cancer treatment. Again, it's coming every time from my side because it's a dreaded disease. Vaccine delivery, how we are able to produce the vaccine in 6 months of time, and we are given to the 70% part of the world. This was one of the strategy which was used by the 3 companies in India. There was a finest example. Neurological treatments, we are able to find it out, and gene therapy. So you talk about, I think, what we have heard about it, right? What somebody has told about it. Today it is getting feasible here with the help of the AI application in such a medical field. Biotechnology. There was a boom of the biotechnology innovation. California is supposed to be one of the biggest hub of the biotechnology, right? And what is the biotechnology? Biotechnology is again very simple. I'll come directly. It's a genome editing. So from genetics to genetical engineering and now genome editing. See how the science is getting changed. Earlier we talked about the gene therapy. Then we talk about the gene editing. And now entire genome editing is going to happen. Right. So suppose I am suffering with diabetes. My father was suffering. My grandfather was suffering. With this genome editing, my next generation will not suffer because we are changing that thing which is important. Synthetic biology, personalized medicine, precision agriculture. Again, agriculture is again becoming a part of it. Cell-based meat. Today, people, they want to have that meat, not the actual meat. So cell-based cultured meat is coming there. Biopharmaceutical, nanobiotechnology. So you find it here. And why again I'm showing you, friends? Suppose if you want to do your research in biotechnology, here it is clear-cut 11 of the verticals are there where you can choose any vertical and you can go up to the PhD level. You can choose any of the vertical here. Whatever I have shown you, you choose any vertical and you can go and you can do the research a lot. Now, additive manufacturing in pharmaceutical, it's like a 3D printing. I'm sure you would have heard about it. But I want to tell you, today in class 5, children are learning editing, 3D printing through the robotic science. There are the robots labs are there, space labs has been again. They are learning, friends. I have seen in the 5th standard, 3D printing children are learning. We have only thought of it, but the children, they started learning. So understand, when they come to the college, they will be master of it. So we have to have that part which is important. And how it is going to help in the medical field? Drug formulation and delivery, printable pharmaceutical, personalized medicine, medical devices, implants, clinical trials, and drug and customization. So 3D printing is going to help in many ways. 4 more slides. What is the future of AI? Right. So I again, with the respect to Jayant ji, because the future of AI is very simple. Imagine a world where knowledge is not limited to humans. Not limited to humans, right? Super AI is going to come, right? And that's why we say a world where computers will collaborate with humans, and think to create a very exciting future. And let me tell you, 2 months before, there were the technologists, they were sitting here. They were invited the robots. They had a press conference. They had a discussion on that how AI is going to take, and AI people, the robots have given a wonderful example. They said that they cannot take the requirement of the humans, but they will be able to collaborate to make a beautiful world. That was the consensus of that conference. So here, the beautiful thing is that you can see A, but from the A person is coming out. A, who is A? It is we as a human. And the person is coming out, it is AI is coming out from that. That's what it is showing it. Cognitism believes a human consciousness can be simulated. Cognitism. But today we are anti-cognitism. It believes it to be impossible. There's a sea changes there. Then coming to the other part, future of AI by 2050, which is again very important. Again, due apology to JNG because it is his basic thing. But again, learning never ends. Estimated date of the emergence of the singularity of greater than human superintelligence. It's thought that certain machines will exceed the human brain in terms of intelligence. That's why Mr. Elon Musk has said, let us give a stop to the chat GPT-7. Otherwise, human will not put the brain. Right? Believe that this breaking will lead to a rapid advancement in technology. Rapid means rapid is going to happen. 2050 people are thinking a Kalin will come, which we used to see in our old picture. On the Kalin, the god is coming and sitting there. Yeah, a Kalin will be there where you will have all the things available there and you can sit and you can do. Right? There are the robo cars are coming there in the coming time. The air cars are coming there where you will be by 2025 or 2030, you will have your own car which will be flying in the sky. And the government is going to give you permission in the coming time. Super intelligent AI design new computer machine at the rate of new human could. Immediately it will be designed. By the time you think it will be there. What is ChatGPT? By the time you think about the answer is there in front of you. And it is not only ChatGPT. There are so many algorithms available. They are free of cost. So this picture is again the strong AI is intelligence that matches or exceeds that human intelligence. Today, I've given an example of the chess achiever Caprasol, and there are a lot of things are happening when they are playing with the person who has achieved and who are the winner. Mapping and recreating the human brain through neuroimaging and whole brain emulation. When the whole brain emulation is going to happen, reincarnation will be available. It will be a part and parcel of the life. How could even now the thing is problems with the AI? I should also say, how could scientists ever replicate this process? Scientists needs to figure out the algorithm of the thought. Basically, a way to mathematically simulate the human thought process. The human brain's rules of the chemistry and physics of different molecules in order to function. How? Now, I'd like to show you 2 slides are there. This is one of the Hollywood movie are showing the future of technology. And it is true also. Earlier, we used to see in the star movies. We were surprised. How come the star movies, they are showing all these things? But this is a one surrogate movie is there. I'm not talking about the Iron Man. when he was preparing his iron suit and all. We all have seen that movie, Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2. But new things are coming in. In this movie, the people to purchase a remote control humanoid robot through which they interact with society, right? And this fit attractive remotely controls the robots ultimately assumes the life roles, enabling people to experience life deliciously from the comfort and safety of their homes. This is one movie has come and it is going to happen. I'm sure some people have seen the Robocop also. What is the Robocop? The Alex, the hero, rejects his current condition upon saying that his original body now consists of only few things: lung, throat, head, and right hand. But after that, with the cybernetics components, which will be fully removed, he's convinced, and now it was there. So this is the way that things are getting changed about it. Now, last but not least, conclusion. AI holds immense potential and promises to reshape our world in ways we can only begin to imagine, and is going to happen. AI has already made significant advancement in the various fields. Any field you find, AI is a part and parcel of life. Investing in AI research and development, as well as promoting education and training AI-related skills, will be vital. And that's why I've shown you algorithms, right? The verticals. You can choose any of the verticals in any of the systems, and you can make your career for the future. We must build a workforce that can adopt and thrive in the AI-powered world. That's why I keep on saying that AI is we have to embrace it. AI has the ability to enhance our life, improve efficiency, and solve complex problems. Why? Because AI is going to take away from the mundane job, the complex problem. Solutions will be there, and we can utilize our brain where we are not utilizing it. 98% of the brain can be utilized for something more, for some of the work which can be taken care for the future. AI has the potential to revolutionize our industry. 4.0 has already come. 5.0 has come in the marketing, creating the new job opportunities. AI, with the careful consideration and ethical guidelines, need to ensure responsible and beneficial use, because now everywhere it will be adopted and governments are making the structure. It is always essential to prioritize the transparency, because whenever there is a use, there is a misuse is there. So prioritize the transparency is very important. Accountability is very important. Inclusivity in the AI system is very important. Collaboration between the governments, organizations, and individual will be the key in shaping the policies which government is working across. People like Mr. Jayant and so many good people, they are educating the system that how it has to be incorporated in the entire system for the future. Ultimately, it is in our hand, and we have to embrace it. By leveraging its potential, responsibility, and ethically, we can harness its power to drive the positive change, where everything is having the negative also. But we talk the positive, it will make the things happen, improve the lives very well, and create a more sustainable, equitable future for the life. Let us embrace. My term is embrace, embrace, and embrace. Forget about adopting the things, right? And AI present the work together to shape a future. Tomorrow, AI-enabled homes will be there. When you're reaching to your home, tell to the AI that I want a cup of coffee, right? The coffee will be ready at your table, at your dining table. The robot will be serving you, right? So all these things are there, which will be immediately available and will make a difference. So that is all from my side. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to make me learn and to expose it here in front of everybody and here. So that is all from my side. Thank you so much. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. It was a wonderful session, literally wonderful session. And I'm so sorry, guys. I literally forgot about the time because it was so mesmerizing. It was.
I told you 8:30, sir. AI enabled. My laptop is also AI enabled. So two things are there. I always say my phone is AI enabled because if I want to click a photo, it will not smile.
Whenever I'm
sir,
yes.
Listen. My phone is also AI enabled. So if you will not smile on my phone, your photo will come blurred.
Okay. So, guys, I always forget whenever sir is talking. I always just listen, and learn from him and learn from everyone else. So it was just mesmerizing, and you have covered all the points, from the pharma general and guys, whatever topics in the pharma sir has covered, pharmacogenomics, precision medicine, and all. These all the topics are for your PhD. These are specialized topics and specialized domains where you can go ahead with your research. You can go ahead with your future. Literally, if I say the future, you can make your future in these fields if you are from medical and pharma background, right? And there are a lot to learn. And guys, I'm so sorry, there is no time to take the questions right now, okay? Because Mr. Jayant is also waiting, and I'm so sorry, sir. I'll convey all the questions to you. And okay, we'll take some questions. If somebody wants to ask the questions, we'll open the mic just for 2 minutes. Only 2 questions will take if somebody wants to ask the question and interact with sir. Only 2 questions, guys. Yes, please open your mic.
Ajit, sir. Hello, Dr. Ajit.
Hello, sir. Gupta, sir.
Good evening. I want to know, is it possible to utilize mathematical optimization theory with the help of AI as a software applicable for Android?
Sir, 100% right. Let me tell you about it, which Mr. Jayant again will agree with you. In the schools now, we are teaching STEM, STEAM. Earlier it was STEM. What is STEAM? S is the science, technology, right? And E is engineering, A is art, which is our critical thinking, and M is the mathematics, sir. So it is very important because it will be incorporated. And now with the NEP 2020 guidelines, it is going to be implementable for the coming time, sir. It can be very well incorporated. That's what I learned it. What to Jayant, sir? What do you like to highlight, put it here?
No, I absolutely agree. That can be done using AI, and he asked specifically on Android. It's just a matter of time that it can be converted into a mobile app.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, now that let me tell you, even in a layman language, today we were on the Android TV. How the Google TV has changed the entire Android TV. So I'm just talking about the things are getting changed very fast. Yeah.
Yes, Jagdish ji, who is here, sir, is here. Please ask one more question. Jagdish Kumar Rawal. Please speak. And please mute yourself, everyone. Okay, so we'll not take the questions right now because we are literally late, and today is the fest also. So guys, one more announcement, a little announcement in between, because we are getting a multiple requests from the people here. We have launched our AI and ML in pharma industry, AI and ML essential in pharma industry. I'll just show this. So people are requesting if we can open the registration for a day, right? We have got a wonderful response to this course, and the registration dates are over actually. But still, as people are requesting, I can request my team if they can just open the registration part for one more day. Okay, guys. So this is the wonderful opportunity for all of you. If you want to register, just register by tomorrow. Okay, just 24 hours we can open, right? And this course cost is just 2499, and the course duration is 3 months, and all the syllabus, I hope you all have seen that. Okay, so guys, this is from my side for you, just because I'm getting a lot of requests. Otherwise we are completely full. We opened 50 seats in this batch and all are full, but I can increase the seats only on your request, people. So again, Rajput sir, thank you very much. And now I will go to Mr. Jayant, my friend. I'm so sorry, we are coming a little late to you, but
no problem.
Yes,
no problem.
Sorry from my side, but it was such a wonderful topic. So
no problem, Dr. Pramod. It was really exciting to hear you, and the respect is totally mutual. The admiration and respect is totally mutual. So I'll dive into the topic. I think about 15 minutes. Is that right, Ajit?
Yes.
Yeah. So unlike Dr. Pramod, I don't have a presentation prepared. I'm just going to talk about for the audience, where are we with artificial intelligence in terms of its evolution as a technology, and where are we headed, and it is a journey, understand. So let me give you a simple, or let me start with a personal experience. So, I founded this company called Convergence Catalyst. It's a research and consulting firm. It advises companies on their, business plan, go to market, investments. Okay. It's primarily companies involved in technology. So the biggest of the companies from Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, and Google are our clients, and so are the young, companies, startups, and everyone in between, right? So that's our background. So, it's a 12-year-old company, and when we started, I come from a telecom industry, right? I mean, for 10 years before starting Convergence Catalyst, I was in the mobile telecom world. I was very lucky to be a part of India's mobile subscriber growth. When I started my career, the Indian mobile subscriber base was 1 million. And within 10 years, when I quit the industry, it went to 1 billion, right? So, me along with my co-founder, who was my former boss at Motorola, both of us wanted to combine our industry practical experience, okay, and help companies make strategic decisions. Okay, because in India, information and data-based business strategic decisions is not normal. Okay, so, and the reason we started we named the company Convergence Catalyst is back in 2011 itself. Even though we were focusing only on telecom, mobile, and internet, because that was our background, we knew that all these technologies which were emerging, which were in the early stages, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, machine learning, augmented reality, robotics, blockchain, they will all converge, okay, at some point, and we wanted to play catalytic role, and hence the name of our company, Convergence Catalyst. This background is important because, come again 2014, we started focusing on Internet of Things. 2015 and 16, we started focusing on artificial intelligence and machine learning. So in 2017, we released our first AI report, industry report. So my personal experience and everything on AI starts from here for this particular session, right? We released the report on June 30th, 2017. And before that, our team was doing research in the months of April and May. Okay. And imagine March, April, May 2017, the computer vision, artificial intelligence algorithms at that point of time, okay, when we were doing the research, and it's captured in our report as well. I mean, it's available for download on our website. At that point of time, the ML, computer vision, machine learning, and artificial intelligence algorithms required anywhere between 19 million to 40 million images of cats, okay, to be fed, okay, for an unsupervised AI algorithm to recognize an image of a cat. This was March, April 2017. Fast forward a few months, okay, around November, December 2017, I was advising a New York-based 2-member startup. And that startup was doing, they were building a Shazam for food mobile app, right? I mean, you take a mobile camera over any food, it automatically recognizes, what food it is, what are the nutrients, what are the ingredients, and gives the, recipe as well, right? And all this was built on a machine learning algorithm, and they had to train their machine learning and an artificial intelligence algorithm, right? And by November, December, the AI algorithm had gotten so advanced that these two people, the founders, spent about 3 weeks, put together 1 million photographs, and they vectorize or they label the 1 million photographs, and they trained their algorithm, right? So what was about 19 to 40 million in April came down to 1 million images required by AI algorithms by 7-8 months. Fast forward that by another 7-8 months. Okay, this was October 2018, September, October 2018. There was a 2-member startup in Bangalore that I was advising again, and they cracked something called as one-shot imitation learning. What that meant is, okay, their facial recognition algorithm used only one picture of a person, okay, to recognize that person, okay. And they used to go to meetings with Accenture and IBM, and literally talking to that IBM or the Accenture executive. They used to download his image from LinkedIn, compile it and train their algorithm, and within 2 minutes they used to show, turn their laptop, and their web camera on the laptop used to recognize that person and give the entire dynamics, right? So it came down to a single photograph. My point is, in 2017 April, the algorithms required about 40 million photographs, came down to a million by November, December 2017, came down to a single photograph another 8 months later. The point is, the advancements in artificial intelligence and machine learning has been extremely fast in the last few years. The term artificial intelligence itself was coined by Alan Turing in 1950s. Okay. And for 5-6 decades, the concept and the idea of this technology kept evolving, right? But it's only around, and they say that 80s and 90s is the period of AI winter. Everyone expected AI technology to become mainstream, but it did not. So, it became, they call that period as an AI winter. But around 2015, 2016, there were 2-3 things that happened. The computer processors got very fast. Okay. The amount of data, digital data that was available in the world increased, and the memory management technologies like cloud and the big servers were available. And then AI algorithms also got very intelligent. A combination of these 4 things made artificial intelligence all of a sudden a mainstream technology, right? Around 2015, 2016. So this particular technology existed as a concept and an idea for 5-6 decades. Nothing happened for 5-6 decades, and all of a sudden, it came together and it started taking off. And it really captured people's imagination only in the last 1 year after ChatGPT was launched, right? So you have to understand artificial intelligence before and after ChatGPT, right? So, we call it's AI 1.0 or conventional AI or traditional AI, the artificial intelligence before ChatGPT. And now it's called, we call it AI 2.0, okay, the people in the industry. What's the big difference? In the past, artificial intelligence AI 1.0 was great at 3 or 4 things. It was great at trend analysis, pattern recognition, and it was good at some amount of forecasting and predictive, forecasting. That means if a lot of data has been fed to the AI engines, okay, it can identify trends, patterns, and basis that historical trends, it can predict the future. Up until 2017, artificial intelligence algorithms or machine learning algorithms were considered as only pattern recognizers. In fact, they were called applied statistics. They were considered, pattern recognizers and forecasters, but AI algorithms were not expected to generate anything. Okay. And then came this technique called reinforcement learning. Okay. That made AI or computers or machines started generating. Okay. And that one of the big products of generation capability of AI algorithms is ChatGPT. And then you will see DALL-E 2, Midjourney, which are creating pictures, artwork. And then very soon you'll be seeing something called as Imagine being launched by Google, or Make a Video being launched by Facebook, which will take a text input like a text string and make a complete end-to-end video, like a 30-second video, like a 1-minute video. It's generating. So the big difference between AI 1.0 and 2.0 is AI 2.0 can now start generating stuff. Okay. And it's able to tell a story. It's able to narrate a story. Okay. It's able to have a narrative. Okay. And that is the big, big difference. Right now, what we are going through in the technology world, if I have to give a parallel, is we are going through the iPhone movement of AI. What did iPhone do when Steve Jobs launched iPhone in 2007? It was not the first smartphone, right? Smartphones existed before that. If you guys remember Nokia N series, or if you remember BlackBerry, if you remember HPs, Microsoft had, smartphones. There were smartphones available all along. But iPhone came and it completely changed the user interface. It changed the user design. What Apple and Steve Jobs did with iPhone is that they brought the technology closer to human interaction. It did not ask, they did not ask humans to, learn how to react with technology or how to interact with technology. Okay, they brought actually technology much closer to humans, the way humans, live their daily lives. That is exactly what happened with the ChatGPT launch. Okay, you give one string, okay, of a query or a prompt, as we call it, and now you have 500 words or 1,000 words of an article. You can build your own resumes. You can, or you give a string, and all of a sudden you'll have some painting, artwork, picture generated. You can have your videos generated. That is what generative AI is doing, right? And this is essentially bringing, AI existed even before ChatGPT and generative AI, but bringing the entire technology closer to people's daily way of life and capturing the imagination. And that is the big big success factor and the big success of AI 2.0 or ChatGPT, right? And we are right now seeing the generative AI capabilities of machines using text in ChatGPT. Very soon we will start seeing, like doctor mentioned, in music, people are creating music. Okay, there will be videos that will be created. Okay, what did all of this do, right? Is that you have to understand this. It has ended the era of a technologist being the rock star of a generation. What does that mean? You don't have to learn coding. You don't need to know C, C++, Python, R to now start, building digital products. Okay, the language of, coding and building digital products today is English. Okay, I'll tell you my personal example. I mean, I'm in stealth mode, but I've recently co-founded a Swiss mental health AI, company. My co-founder is from Geneva. She's one of the leading neuroscientists and nervous system regulation specialists in the world, and we're focusing this only for the Europe and US markets. And I'm not a coder. I'm not an engineer. Okay, I mean, I'm an engineer, but I'm not a coder. The last time I coded was 23 years ago. Okay, and and my co-founder, she's never coded in her life, right? But we've already built out a POC. As we speak, Susanna is in Boston. She's working with some of the Harvard guys and giving a demo of our POC and talking to some potential investors. Okay, and it's just the two of us who worked on it. How did we work on it? We had a generative AI platform where we were just giving prompts, and it built out a digital assistant for us, literally within a week. Okay, we built out in a week a POC that will help us raise $3 million of seed fund. Okay, and how did we build it? Using English statements. Okay, so the language of digital product development today is not C, C++, Python, R, or anything, because all that the machines can do. Okay, it's English. So what that means is every single one of us is a potential digital software product developer, because now we have, okay, AI algorithms and AI platforms, okay, who will do the coding for us. Okay, and everyone keeps talking about AI eating up our jobs. I say that AI has made every one of us a software developer right now, because I'm telling you out of personal experience, I did it. Okay, so this is where it is, where we are right now. In fact, for the last 2+ years, I've been heading strategy for Google Health AI globally. It's part of their research organization. Okay, in fact, Google Health is a 16-year-old vertical. Okay, and the project that we've done in the last 2 years is the biggest project in Google Health in their 16-year-old history, and it's a part of their research and development, core R&D team as well. I've been in health tech for the last 2.5 years. Before Google, for a year, I was helping a Boston-based company that came out of MIT, helped them to grow, and they got acquired. They got acquired by Babylon Health, which at that point of time was the most valuable digital health tech company in the world. Okay, and this company, the first company that I was talking about, day-to-day health, was into remote patient monitoring. Okay, post-operative tertiary care monitoring using purely mobile and AI. Okay, we literally developed automated physiotherapy sessions for the post-operative patients. Okay, but people who went through TKRs and cardio surgeries and all of that, and ortho surgeries. Okay, we developed a automated physiotherapy. And how did that come? Okay, 2 years back, I asked one of my computer vision AI friend to help me develop a computer vision algorithm for my daughter. She plays badminton, and right now I'm actually in a hotel where we are touring for a national tournament this week. So he developed an algorithm which can capture live through mobile phone camera and give posture corrections for athletes, all racket sports athletes, badminton, tennis, squash, and everything. Okay, and then COVID hit. We wanted to launch it in Singapore and England and South Korea. We couldn't because sports tech didn't take off then. But that I had patents on that technology. We extended that technology to, during COVID, we made a mobile app based your home fitness, and that extended to physiotherapy. So something that we built for sports, okay, ended up in health tech. Okay, so health and AI is going through a lot of integration, and there's a lot of opportunities there. I mean, I know Manipal Hospital, the CIO is a good friend. Last year he was talking about how post COVID and long COVID, they have such huge surge of patients that their radiology department was completely bogged down. And this I'm talking last year, August 2022 August, and they had already onboarded 2 health tech startups which would do within 2.5 minutes, which who do their entire X-ray analysis, okay, with recommendation. Okay, where we are right now in health tech when it comes to AI is we are still not getting into the space of diagnosis. We are at the space of decision support systems, machine enhanced decision support system. And I've been working in health tech since 2015, and my primary this one is that in health tech, the problem to solve is the business model, not as much as the technology exists. Okay, technology and technology based products exist. Okay, the business model needs to be solved. And with generative AI right now, even in the drug industry, in the pharma industry, generative AI is being used for drug discovery and drug development. So like I said, a lot of opportunity, lot of stuff is happening, and AI is enabling all of us to do many more things. It is here to stay. Okay, AI is known as a deep technology. By that, what I mean is think of electricity, think of your mobile network. Okay, it is there in the background. It's powering everything that you're doing. It's enhancing your your life as you live it. But you, on a daily basis, on a moment by moment basis, you don't realize its presence, right? Unless until it doesn't exist. Imagine we're all sitting here right now and the power goes, our Wi-Fi is down, our lights are off and everything. Then you realize, oh, how important electricity is in your life, right? Similarly, Wi-Fi goes down or your 4G cellular, your 4G network doesn't work. Then you realize, how handicapped you are. AI is also going to be that kind of a deep technology. It is going to sit at the back and it's going to enhance everything. It's going to touch every aspect of what you're going to be doing. Okay, it already is. I don't know if you realize most of what you see on your Facebook feed, your Instagram feed, your LinkedIn, your YouTube feeds are all generated by AI algorithms. Okay, you see some of your friends post, but not all of your friends post. Which friends post do you see at what time of the day, what notifications you get? All of these are already being done by AI algorithms, and this is just one of the examples, right? So think of AI as going to be the part and parcel of your life. Okay, there are a lot of advancements that are happening. They will continue to happen. We are still in the in the early stages of AI advancements. Okay, and I just have about a couple of videos that to show you where, one video to show where we are right now with AI and what is possible. Okay, and one, because this is a use of AI in research and development, I want to showcase one video where it is headed. Okay, and what is the potential and where we can get to, like Dr. Pramod keeps saying, by 2025 or 2030. So let me just show you one
please go ahead.
Yeah, one video of where we are right now. And let me see. Okay, I'm not sure. Are you able to see my screen?
No, you have to share the screen.
That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Oh, it's asking me to.
What's that?
No, it's asked. Okay, now I got it. Are you able to see?
Yes, it is. Yes. We'll share the link as well with the audience.
Sure.
Oh, is it? We'll share the link, guys, with you. I think, yeah.
Yeah,
some people
I'll do that.
Yeah. Some people are not able to hear, some people are. Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you guys how much you're able to see. What happened is Shah Rukh Khan is now able to there's a Bangalore based startup, okay, which essentially recorded this one of Shah Rukh Khan, and they're using AI. They completely changed his facial features and facial features and his lip movement, so that Shah Rukh now talks about he's promoting the ad in your shop in your neighborhood. Okay, And this is done completely using AI, using computer vision and speech analytics. Okay, and this is done today. Okay, this company recently raised $12 million. Now, you know, they can go ahead and they can get any celebrity. In fact, there are mobile apps that will help send you personalized greetings by celebrities. So Deepika Padukone, Kareena Kapoor is wishing you birthday wishes and marriage anniversaries and all of that, right? So this is what is possible today. It's happening today. I'd like to show you one other video of where AI is going with the potential, and this is the last one. Okay. 1 second.
Jayant, share with the audio. Audio is not coming. You have to click down when you are sharing the share with the audio. When you are sharing the screen.
Sorry, Ajit, what are you saying?
I was saying you have to share with the audio.
Oh, I am sharing it with the audio. Okay, you're not able to hear the
when
audio?
when you are sharing the screen or this Google Chrome, just there is one dialog box at the just down of this screen. It will ask with audio or without audio. Just try.
Okay, I did say it with audio. Okay. Okay.
Okay, maybe some people are actually getting trouble in hearing the voice.
Let me just remove this one.
And figure out.
Are you able to hear
your dreams are no longer safe. How about this? Can we go from the pattern? Your dreams are no longer safe. How about this? Can we go from the patterns of your brain when you're looking at an image to reconstructing the image? So the way this worked was they put human beings inside an fMRI machine. They had them look at images and figure out what the patterns are, like translate from image to brain patterns. And then, of course, they would hide the image. So this is a image of a giraffe that the computer has never seen. It's only looking at the fMRI data. And this is what the computer thinks the human is seeing. Yeah. Now, to get state of the art, here's where the combinatorial aspects, why you can start to see these are all the same demo. To do this kind of imaging, the latest paper, the one that happened even after this, which is already better, uses stable diffusion, uses the thing that you use to make art. Like, what should a thing that you use to make art have anything to do with reading your brain? But of course, it goes further. So in this one, they said, can they understand the inner monologue, the things you're saying to yourself in your own mind? Mind you, by the way, when you dream, like your visual cortex runs in reverse, so your dreams are no longer safe. But we'll try this. So they had people watch a video and just narrate what was going on in the video in their mind. So there's a woman, she gets hit in the back, she falls over. This is what the computer reconstructed the person thinking. See a girl, looks just like me, get hit in the back, and then she's knocked off. So our thoughts are starting to be decoded. Yeah, just think about what this means for authoritarian states, for instance. Or if you want to generate images that maximally activate your pleasure sensor or anything else. Okay, but let's keep going, right? To really get the sense of the combinatorics of this. How about, can we?
So I just wanted to, showcase where we are headed. Our thoughts and our dreams are being interpreted now, by interpreted by the machines. There's a Silicon Valley startup called Prophetic, which has a, non-invasive headband. It's like a small headband, headgear, which just captures the electrical impulses like an fMRI and converts that through CNNs, and then through using the CNN output as a token into generative AI algorithms. It can actually read your, dreams. It can activate and induce lucid dreams. Okay, while you're in different stages of your sleep, it can actually induce and stabilize lucid dreams. So this is possible, very soon with generative AI. So imagine your thoughts. Okay, now the machines can read what you're seeing. Machines can recreate them at the back end. So with generative AI, we are almost there. We can do that. So in terms of AI in research and science, this is the next frontier, and we're getting there. And this is all I wanted to share in my conversation today, in my interaction. I don't know if I've overstepped my time, but I didn't practice this, but this is all I wanted to share. Yeah.
Yes, so no, it was amazing. And from your experience, I think our audience got a lot of new ideas and a lot of new opportunities where they can apply the mind, and where they can apply the AI and other things. So a lot of things they got. So guys, I think this is the first time, and we have gone 1 hour, over the time. So I can allow one or two questions here. If you have, please ask one or two questions to Jayant. I'll just tell my team to open the mics for everyone, and then we have to take off. We have to wind up. Okay. And I'm very sure if Jayant allows, we will call him anytime this month or next month to take one special session from him and his partner, or however he likes. So you are on mute, Jayant.
I said the questions are for you. They're all about certification and internship.
Certifications, you have filled the form and you will get your certificates by tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon max. Don't worry. Okay. So thank you, and you can still register to the course also. Thank you very much, guys. I'm overwhelmed because there were around 1,200 participants, in Zoom and in YouTube, and it was wonderful webinar, more than expected. And you won't believe, guys, there were 2,500 people registered for this webinar in last 2 days. We have launched on Monday afternoon only, Monday evening, and now we got a huge response. And as you know, I'll not disappoint you ever. So we are coming up with a lot of more things for all of you guys. So stay tuned. Good night. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, Jayant, for joining us. And
Thanks, Ajay.
look forward to have your multiple other engagements with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Take care, guys. Take care.